focus now. The Indian Meteorological Department has confirmed that the landfall process for Cyclone Phethai has started. The cyclone is expected to make a landfall in Kakinada, Andhra Pradesh by this afternoon. Meanwhile, several flights from Vishakhapatnam have been cancelled and diverted to Chennai or Hyderabad after the airport runway flooded. Naval ships in Chennai and Vizag are also on standby with food and medical supplies. The state government has also shut schools in various districts in the state as well.
The cyclone is expected to make landfall around Kakinada Coast this afternoon. Eastern Naval Command has assumed high degree of readiness to render necessary humanitarian assistance as required. Naval ships at Visakhapatnam and Chennai are standing by with HADR stores, diving teams and medical teams for immediate deployment for relief and rescue operations.
Actually, the speed of the current wind speed of the cyclone is 80 to 90 kilometers per hour, gusting to 100 kilometers per hour, and the landfall point will be around near to Kakinada in the afternoon of today, 17 September, between 15 to 17 hours, means 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. hours. And second point is coming to the damaging effect. This is a cyclonic storm. Damage will be like uprooting of trees, communication failures, electrical pole damages, then agriculture inundation will be there.
Let's go across to Paul, who's joining us at this point. Paul, if you can take us through what the latest that you're picking up as far as the cyclone is concerned.
Well, Cyclone Phethai has made landfall in Kakinada district, and we are seeing that in several coastal areas of Andhra Pradesh, heavy rainfall is being reported. In fact, in Telangana, here in Hyderabad as well, we can feel the effect. Temperatures have dipped here. It's quite cloudy here in Hyderabad. In coastal Andhra, extremely heavy rainfall being reported. The runway of the airport at Vishakhapatnam is inundated. Several flights have been cancelled, like we pointed out earlier. A lot of the flights have been diverted to Hyderabad as well as to Chennai. Also, several trains, around 22 trains have been cancelled today only because of the climatic conditions. The state government has taken all steps to ensure that rescue and relief operations happen on time. Several steps taken. In fact, electricity departments have also been informed to stay alert, because as soon as the cyclone makes landfall, which is now what is happening, it's a continuous process, it's a long process, and it will take around 1 to 2 hours for the cyclone to complete landfall. And in that time, a lot of electrical wires are snapped, a lot of electric poles are uprooted, a lot of trees are uprooted, often roads are blocked. So people have been asked to stay indoors, they have been asked to not venture out. All fishermen have been asked to come back to the shore. Continuous warnings have been given to them saying that do not venture out, and in case they are already out for the last couple of days, most of them have returned. So it's a continuous process which the government has taken up. A lot of messages have been sent out warning people not to venture out. Schools have declared a holiday. So when it comes to preparation for the cyclone, Andhra Pradesh government is well equipped. Equipment is ready. Also, a lot of officials have been appointed specifically to ensure that rescue and relief operations are carried out under the district collectors, under the district SP. A lot of new officers have been appointed to ensure that rescue and relief operations are carried out. Emergency equipment like generators, torches, because once the electricity lines are snapped, electricity is affected. So a lot of precautions have been taken. Now we are just hoping that no loss of life takes place, especially untoward incidents like trees being uprooted, trees falling on places, on houses. The temporary houses, which are called as kacha houses, they are often washed away, they are blown away. So those are the kind of situations now we need to look out for. The government is very confident that they will be successful in reducing the damage that Cyclone Phethai can actually cause.
Right. So, Paul, once the entire landfall process is complete, then what happens? What's the forecast?
As of now, even officials are indoors because it's highly dangerous to be out there, because the wind speeds are anything between 70 to 100, which is lesser than, sometimes it can go much higher. 70 to 100 is kind of not very dangerous, not very severe, but still it can have drastic effects. Like I said, temporary houses can be blown away. A lot of people can be taken away in that wind velocity that can actually have an effect. So as you know, everyone is indoors. Controlling units have been set up. War rooms have been set up. Real-time governance society set up by the government of Andhra Pradesh. All this to ensure that real-time they are actually predicting what's happening. They're monitoring the situation, keeping an eye on what is the kind of damage. And immediately, like I said, once the cyclone's landfall is completed, as it passes Kakinada and the districts where it can have an effect, that is when the rescue and relief operations begin. NDRF, SDRF teams are on standby. Various locations they have been placed. The teams that will take care of rescue and relief operations also looking into all those tiny bits of things that they need to, like rescuing people, relief operations, identification of places where people who have been evacuated can stay, the kind of food that needs to be given. Everything is stocked up, everything stored. Andhra Pradesh, let's not forget, has seen several cyclones like this, be it Varda, Titli or Hudhud. So they have an experience of dealing with such situations, and they've learnt over a period of time how to actually take care, how to be prepared, well equipped for such kind of situations. So the government, they're very confident. Officials we have been seeing have been putting out updates for the people, have been putting out warnings. So those all will come only after the landfall is completed. As of now, we are just praying that no kind of casualty takes place, no loss of life takes place in what's happening there.
Absolutely. Thanks, Paul, for getting us those details. We'll, of course, touch base with you again as and when the landfall process is completed.